Troops and weapons inspection at Fajara Barracks by the Chief of Staff Bangladesh, 13th June 2023. After a series of meetings and discussions by the top general, Sheikh Muhammad Saifuddin Ahmad, Chief of Staff Bangladesh Army, with Gambian authorities, there were troops and weapons inspection at Fajara Barracks. CDS gave a brief history of Gambian Armed Forces peacekeeping missions. During the ceremony, he says,
"Very enviable performance track record in all these missions. Starting from ECOMOG in the 1990s, ECOMIL, that's ECOWAS mission in Liberia, ECOMOG mission in Liberia, ECOMOG mission in Sierra Leone, and of course UNAMSIL in Sierra Leone, UNMIL in Liberia, AMIS in Darfur, that's African mission in Sudan, and eventually UNAMID. That's Hybrid African Union and the United Nations mission in Darfur. You may recall 2 years ago precisely, in the month of March, the mission in Darfur came to a conclusion. Those are political decisions. On the basis of that, our participation in the UN-sponsored operations under the context of what we call the United Nations African Union Hybrid Mission came to a conclusion.
The general seemed to be pleased with what he saw. The CDS expressed delight of having to cooperate with the best contributors to UN peacekeeping missions in the world, Bangladesh.
Being one of the most prominent troop contributing countries in the level of the United Nations, is a pride and quite an appeasing approach to work with them. They have world of experience. They are the largest contributing countries when it comes to the United Nations. They have over 8,000 troops in the United Nations, in all the dimensions, at the level of military, at the level of air aviation, and at the level of, sea as well. So quite a formidable country in terms of peacekeeping operations. And in the process of their participation in peace operations, they've maintained what we call an enviable performance track record. As a country and as an institution, we take pride and joy to work closely with our brothers and sisters in Bangladesh. And surprisingly, it was not a surprise, having worked with them in missions and given what we share in common. When this proposal was shared with Her Excellency the Prime Minister of Bangladesh, in principle, she accepted the proposal.
For their part, the Bangladeshi promised to provide some of the lacking equipment, hence Gambia Armed Forces has the skills to operate them, but they are not available. The 3-star general, a member of the delegation, showed admiration and appreciation to the personnel. This is the first time such a co-deployment is happening in a UN peacekeeping mission. It was earlier initiated at the UN between the Gambia and Bangladesh missions. Later, the two governments kickstart the negotiation for it to be fruitful. In the absence of peace, nothing is achievable. Reporting for N24, I am Laminba.